Hey guys, good morning, it's name, and Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn is the game. In the last episode, we, of course, did a hide and seek with Zeke, and then we took on 2 missions in Hotland, Cool Cave, and Lava Landing. And in this episode, we are going to go play hide and seek with Zeke once again, and we are actually gonna make a new friend today. Today's words of encouragement come from Aldous Huxley. Experience is not what happens to you, it is what you do with what happens to you. So this is not at a foreign or a new concept. The idea is just that life isn't the things that happen to you, the events that happen to you in your life, it's how you handle them and how you react to them. Now, I partially believe in this quote, and I partially don't. I believe in this in the sense that if something minor happens to you, like let's say you get a flat tire one day, I think your experience is indeed how you react to it, and not the fact that you got a flat tire. I mean, you can like laugh it off and say, like, oh wow, what rotten luck, and you know, just deal with it, but you know, not be super angry and don't let it ruin your day. So I think that is true, that indeed you do kind of choose your own experience there. However, if something more serious happens, and I hope that it doesn't to anyone who's watching, but you know, something like a death in the family, you can't really control, I mean, you can't control that, and of course that is a negative event no matter what way and what angle you try to look at it. So I don't really believe it in that context, but otherwise 99% of the time I think this quote does apply. Experience is in fact what you make of it, not what happens to you. So it's an important thing to remember, I think, just the next time that something negative happens in your life, you know, look at the bright side. So yeah, I really do like this quote a lot. But anywho, so hide and seek in Cool Cave is not all that difficult. I mean, I will say that Zeke and his friends, or yeah, Zeke's friends are getting a lot more creative with their hiding spots. You saw one that was hiding literally behind the sign that you would just otherwise ignore. So the hide and seek definitely gets a little bit more difficult later on and creative, and I do like that, I've got to say. The last one, right over here, not very hidden at all. Bless me. I had to bless myself because there's no one else here to bless me. I imagine that maybe somebody who's watching this video said, bless you, after I sneezed. Maybe, probably not. I'm glad you had fun. Red, I thought it said red Tarzan fabric, red tartan fabric. That was so much fun. Let's play hide and seek again sometime. Something tells me, Zeke, that we will play hide and seek again sometime. Well, this episode is going to be slightly different. We normally do one hide and seek, and then we do 2 missions inside the game. Today is going to be a little bit different. We're going to do 1 hide and seek, 1 mission, and we're going to make a new friend today, actually. So go up to apartment 201. We now have the necessary treasures in order to decorate this place. If you remember the last time that we decorated a room, it was Zeke's room, and we were able to attract Zeke because of our luxurious furniture. Today we're going to do the same thing, except with different furniture for a different room for a different person. What an amazing look you have created for this room, Lord Kirby. Wow, this is really just wonderful. Is anyone currently living here? My name is Beadrix, and I will be the new tenant here. Pleased to meet you. Oh wow, well you just kind of made Dumble's decision for him, didn't you? So yeah, we got a new neighbor, new friend named Beadrix. And she has her first mission for us at Flower Fields, Beadrix Run. So it doesn't really tell us outright. Oh, collect 600 beads in a minute and 30 seconds. Okay, so it does tell us outright what we have to do. So Beadrix missions, instead of hide and seek, it is collect the beads before the time runs out. And I find these missions to be extremely satisfying. This first one is no exception. You'll see what I mean here in just a moment. And it makes use of one of my favorite transformations, UFO Kirby, of course. And yeah, we have a minute and 30 seconds to collect 600 beads. This might sound like an impossible task, but beads are literally everywhere in this mission. It's not like a repeat of all the same obstacles and beads and whatnot of the mission, kind of like hide and seek is. Instead, you get a new placement of items and new placement of beads and whatnot for you to go through. So right down here, if we can get through this area. Let's see, let's zap this right here. I don't think we really get anything from it, no, but this right here. This is so cool. So as soon as we hit that, a ton of beads will appear up here, and we gotta collect as many as we can. I love the designs that they use. So we have some rings here. Now we have a UFO. We have a Waddle Dee and a UFO. It's amazing. Oh my goodness. Okay, we almost have 600 beads. Okay, now we do. This drives me crazy. We can't collect the remainder of the beads. If I came down here, I could collect them, but it wouldn't add to my count, sadly. It just stops at 600. But 48 seconds left. That's not all that bad at all. There's a new bead collecting stage that's opened up. Let's go. So there are 18 hide and seeks, and there are 20 of these missions. Thanks a lot, Kirby. That was really fun. I found this while we were out there. You go ahead and take this. Thank you very much, Beadrix. Happy Flower Fabric. I really hope we get a chance to go bead collecting again sometime soon. I love how, like, in the context of this game, it's kind of like just running out through the land and collecting dollar bills that happen to be lying around. That would be a lot of fun. I think I'd play this game a lot if I were Kirby, but oh well. Currency doesn't really mean anything to him, I suppose. So yeah, we have a new set of missions that we can go through, bead collecting missions, and we have a new neighbor named Beadrix. Very cool. So, let's go back to Hotland and take on today's mission. We are only going to do one because this mission takes a little bit longer than normal, and the one after this is, in fact, the boss for Hotland. And I want to save that for the next episode. So, let's come on over here and finally take on this mission that we opened up in the last episode that I'm really excited for. Dino Jungle. All right, here we go. Man, I really like this one. I'm gonna be quiet for a moment, let you take in the atmosphere and the music. Alright, yeah, so you get the feel for it. Another thing that I forgot is that if I press the pause button, it'll remind me of the name of the ability, Wire. And we also get this really cool little patch that we can see in detail. Swing your sword and cut through anything. Turn the tables in a big way with a flurry of slashes. So, yeah, that's actually gonna be really useful for this area. I mean, I think they do a good job with the placement of the rival abilities in this game. Because obviously, you know, they weren't here in the original, so they had to think of where it would apply best. I think they did a good job of that. So right here, we're gonna have these little dino platforms we're gonna wanna ride on. It's really cool. This is actually a section that I would recommend using your D-pad for, because it is really easy to go into car mode and go further than you meant to when going through this area. So if you use your D-pad, it ensures that you walk and you can get a little bit more precise with your movements when it really counts, which it counts when you're trying to collect these beads right here. And I would have one tip with using the wire sword. Oh, don't suck like I do. Oh no, I'm losing all my beads, Okay, wow, I collected those rather well. Okay, can I recollect this ability? Wow, that was a great recovery. I was thinking I was gonna have to restart the mission. So I do have one tip. The tip is, don't only use the sword when you have to. When you have these single bees, just jump in place to dodge them. When you have two, like right there, how they were staggered, then you want to go ahead and use your sword. Otherwise, just jump over them, because I don't know if you've noticed, but when you use the sword, you kind of launch forward a little bit, and if you keep on spamming the sword, you'll literally move yourself off the platform you're trying to ride onto. So only use it when you need to. Also, you can kind of swing like Tarzan by swinging off these pterodactyls right up here. It's really cool. Doing that will let us unlock some beads right up here. If we move extra quick, we can do that and then drop on down and kind of double dip and get the beads down there as well, but I failed in doing so. So yeah, watch out for the beads. You kind of have a little gap you can jump through, which is what you would do in the original. Since you don't have the wire ability, you would think that you get something special by jumping, by like going down through here and then climbing up the ladder, but nope, you don't. It's just another option for you. But over here, Prince Fluff, hello, my friend. Are you gonna give me beads? You are indeed. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. We have another one of these wheels that we saw in Flower Field, except these are for dinos. I love the design here. It is so cool. And a lot of you have been saying in the comments, and I haven't really, explicitly said it myself, but I really like that Hotland isn't just a desert world, so to speak. They have like a lot of different hot climate, you know, hot environments like deserts, jungles, etc. that are all hot environments, but they all are able to fit under the name and fit into the world of Hot Land. So, yeah, I think it's really cool how it's not just a generic desert environment, it's really a breath of fresh air, so thought I would go ahead and acknowledge that on camera. We had a new enemy right there, that like snail enemy. They aren't really all that much of a threat unless you let them dodge, like, you know, not dodge at you, unless you let them bolt at you, which they will do. But if you get them quickly before they're able to bolt, then, you know, they are no worry at all. There are a lot of beads in this mission, actually. This one's not that hard to get gold rank in my opinion, at the very least. Unless you lose your beads when you're trying to come upstream. I'm sorry for killing you, Waddle Dee. This is really cool. It's less obvious in this version of the game what it is, at least in my opinion, but when we knock down that platform right there, it looks like a waterfall now. In the original version of this game, the shades are lighter, and to me, it looks more like a waterfall in the original version of the game. I kind of forgot that that was supposed to be a waterfall. It just looks like a curtain to me now, just because overall, this game is less bright on its visuals than the original was. Which, by the way, there's a lot of really cool hidden things right here behind this transparent green fabric. So you're gonna see that in a few different places. So keep your eyes peeled. There's definitely some hidden things that are gonna be here that are indeed useful. One thing that's especially hidden is the first treasure. And when I say the first, I really mean the second, because in reality, it is the second. So if you look on the bottom screen, it says that we have gotten the second treasure, but we haven't gotten the first. When I was practicing through this earlier, I thought, oh no, where did I miss it? We haven't missed it yet, actually. So, don't worry, that is indeed coming up. And if you have the wire ability, hold on to it so you keep on killing enemies with it so you get extra beads. That right down there isn't even the first treasure. That is the third treasure. That's the soundtrack you're about to get. Oh, let's go ahead and take you out. Wow, we're actually approaching gold very, very quickly. Don't go off to the right quite yet. Let's drop on down. Yeah, like this fabric right here does a very good job of blending in and hiding things. So yeah, we got the Dino Jungle soundtrack, and we still have not collected the first, well, what's ironically the last treasure, but we're definitely getting there. Come up here and hit that little exclamation mark thing, and then jump behind to collect all the beads. I like this a lot. It's really cool. I just love the design right here. It's a very, very, very pretty waterfall, and I like it a lot. It's just so cool how I just love the design of this level. And just, this game does an awesome job at it in general, as I've always said. Right here we have a few T-Rexes. You might think, oh no, they're just trying to get me to go for the bait and jump on inside so I can get those things and they get squished. There's more than meets the eye to this area. So come down here. This is the first treasure that is very, very easy to miss. Let me go ahead and just knock you out really quick. It's gonna come right up here. And there you go, Bronto Slide. All this General Dino wants for kids to have fun sliding down its neck. What a wholesome dino. So yeah, that's what that is. It's very hidden. You definitely can easily miss that right there. Oh, this is hard to get up. How do we get up here? Oh no. Oh no! Holy moly! I lost a lot of beads. Okay, but I collected them back, so I guess it's okay. But man, it was really hard to get back up there. Anywho, so now that all is said and done, ooh, if I can get rid of the roulette wheel, I will feel very, very accomplished about this mission. Oh, I was way too early. What was I thinking? Maybe the game will just give it to me. Okay, so I totally didn't deserve it then, but I totally deserved it in the last episode when I didn't get it on Cool Cave, if you guys remember that. But oh well, I guess the game's kinda decides when it feels like giving it to you. Regardless, we exceeded gold rank today, and we got all the treasures, so I'm really happy with how that mission went. We also got the Pepper Patch, which will allow us to unlock one of my favorite animations for opening up a new level. This one's really cool. That is so cool to me. And the mission's named Hot Wings. Man. Yeah, I like that one a lot. The volcano erupts because you throw a pepper into it. I should show off that I did indeed get gold rank in Cool Cave off screen. So the streak is alive still. Not first attempt wise, but just in terms of getting it, I got it. So I think we're gonna end things off here. Shorter episode than usual. Holy cow, it's only 15 minutes? Goodness, that is really short. Okay. Sorry about that. I didn't think it was gonna be that short. Well, you know, let's go take on one more mission. Let's just knock out another one of the hide and seeks, because now that we have the hide and seek and the bead collecting missions to go through, we're gonna have to kind of increase our ratio of these little mini missions to the regular missions per episode to ensure that we get through all of them around the same time. So I guess we'll play another hide and seek with Zeke if he has one for us. Wait, does he? Yeah, flower fields, okay. And this will be kind of interesting because I usually practice these before I record them, but I obviously have not practiced this because I wasn't anticipating this episode going by as short as it did. So we'll have to find them literally live, or I will. So, oh wow, there's one over there. Oh, I already caught him, I think. Was he like hiding inside the enemy? Wow. That is very, very difficult placement, I've got to say. Who knows where they could be hiding if that was the case. I mean, heck, it could be that I need to roll this thing all the way in order to make one appear. That'd be really tough. Okay, luckily that does not seem to be the case. Okay, well, while I'm doing hide and seek, I will talk about how my day is going, or rather what I'm gonna be doing today. Very shortly after recording this video, in fact, probably pretty much immediately after recording this video, I'm gonna be heading up to Charlotte, North Carolina, to have my iPhone repaired, because that is the nearest Apple Store to where I live. My iPhone does this really weird thing where whenever it heats up, it'll just hit random buttons on the bottom screen, and it glitches a lot. So like, I've sent text messages on accident, and I've typed random letters in my paragraphs, and I have the most awkward thing that's happened because of it is I was on my friend's Instagram account, and literally I didn't press anything. The screen scrolled to the bottom to a post that was posted 2 years ago on her account, and liked one of her pictures. So I'm like, how do I explain the fact that I just liked a picture on her account like 2 years ago? So yeah, I just looked like a total creep because of that. So yeah, it's just been really, really annoying and inconvenient. So I'm getting that fixed today. It's gonna be pretty much an all-day ordeal because it's quite a bit of drive for me to go all the way up to Charlotte, and I had no idea how long the appointment itself is gonna take. So I've got to get through the entire appointment, and then I see you. You were hiding very well. So who knows how long that's gonna. Can you stop destroying me and taking my beads, please? Thank you very much. So who knows how long that's gonna take. Hopefully the issue does get resolved today, but honestly, I'm not sure if it will. I honestly kind of doubt. I'm not pessimistic about it, but I'm just kind of doubtful that they are really gonna be able to solve my problem. But you know, I mean, I could be pleasantly surprised. We'll see. I do need to start focusing a little bit so I can get all the guys in 3 minutes because I still haven't gotten them yet. There you go. Wow, good instinct to go all the way down in the water. I was initially going to go all the way up and look up there, but my instincts told me to dive into the water. So yeah, hopefully that gets fixed because it is a really, really annoying glitch. I mean, it doesn't even have to get all that warm. Like, I can be outside, it's only 75 degrees outside, and after being outside for like 3 minutes, I can't use my phone anymore because every time I unlock it, it glitches to no end. So hopefully that gets fixed today. Sunflower fabric. I like that one a lot. That's really cool. So I'm glad we were able to get an extra one of these done today. The episode's still going to be rather short, so I do apologize for that, but I would rather save Hot Wings for its own episode. So I think we're going to end things off here. Next time Let's Play, Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn, we are going to take on Hot Wings. We're going to probably do another bead collection, another hide and seek, and we might even take on another mission in Hotland. So, I'm Kimrani. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys back here next time. Goodbye, guys.